Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Spirit Mod Let's Play episode. We are playing as Seth the Skeleton using melee and magic weapons, and last episode we defeated the Frost Moon, the Pumpkin Moon, and we defeated Golem. So this episode we've got a lot of stuff to do to prepare for some of the late game bosses. And one thing you've probably already noticed is that I changed the vanity for Seth. He's looking so cool now. It's the gladiator helmet, the clatterbone breastplate, and the astrolite legs. Whoa, I just realized the armor effect that shoots rockets actually damages us. It does like 13 damage. That's kind of weird. We probably should switch to a different type of armor. In between episodes, you can see I farmed up the Frost Moon a little bit, and that was because we weren't able to fight the Ice Queen because the night ran out. So now we have some of the items. I was wanting to see if there were any things that were specific to the Spirit mod, and it doesn't look like I found anything from this event, but it's still cool to get things like the North Pole, although I don't think they're really going to be that powerful. So the next thing we need to do is the Martian Invasion. So I am over on the left side of our map in the ocean biome, and I basically just need to try to find one of those Martian probes. So I'll just go ahead and wait for one of those to spawn. It usually takes just a minute or two. And I forgot about this. We've got the old Dynasty build from the Spirit mod, and that's right up in the sky, so we can basically just fly around here until we get one of the Martian probes. Well, now we have a Martian invasion going on. This is going to be pretty tricky. These are actually one of the harder invasions to do, especially once when that UFO spawns. So let's see what our best bet is for weapons. Ooh, this is doing pretty well. I'm surprised the Terrablade's been so good. Usually vanilla weapons aren't really that good in a modded playthrough. So for some reason, this spear last episode wasn't working, and I re-rolled it. It had rolled to legendary, and I switched it off from legendary, and now it works again. So it's really confusing, but it's a super powerful weapon. Yeah, look how much it's doing to this saucer. Okay, we're switching phases. Now for the super dangerous phase. Oh my goodness. This is always like a dance. Oh no, did I get confused? Oh, I'm so dead. What confused me? I can't do it when I'm confused. This is when I really wish I had a soaring insignia. Makes such a big difference on this fight. Oh. That was really reckless of me. Somehow I missed all of those lasers. It didn't look like I did. We need something that does homing. That would help out a lot. Oh, we do have something that does homing. Our little pumpkins. We can just shoot all these. Oh no, taking hits. The power of the pumpkin. This is pretty good. We don't have so many enemies standing around us, because that was the problem with that other time we were fighting the UFO. We just had too many enemies standing by, confusing us and doing little laser attacks. Okay, that's much better. And we got the anti-gravity hook, but I think I'm still gonna stick with my coil hook. I love that one. Man, this is such a fun weapon to use. I love when there's a good spear in a mod. I feel like spears don't ever get enough love. Ah, we're getting so reckless. No, no. Oh, I forgot. We could just cheese them and shoot them through the ground. This isn't 1.4. Ha ha ha. You can't get us. Oh, this is cool. Our ice cave for the win. We've got a launcher. Ooh, we've got a Tesla spike. Oh, that's a spirit mod. Sweet. That means it might actually be pretty powerful. Once when we get through this phase, we'll jump into our ice cave and finish them off real easy. Perfect. Now we just use this because it shoots through the ground, and we're good. It does scare me a little bit, the way his laser almost hits us every time he goes across. Ooh, if we get close and do true melee, Whoa, somehow we didn't get hit by that laser. We dashed right through it. I think we must have just gotten hit by something else right before, and we had an immunity frame or something. I really wanted to get some magic weapons, or more importantly, the influx waiver, because that one's so good. And just for fun, took care of that guy legit. Whoa, I thought I was going to take fall damage there. I'm so scared of fall damage now. Well, we did the Martian Invasion, and we got everything imaginable that we don't need. So I just got to the dungeon. We've got the Lunatic Cultist down there. But what I want to do is set our spawn in a base over here. And that way if we die, we can easily get back into the dungeon. In fact, let's just make a dungeon entrance right here, so we don't have to go through the Lunatic Cultist every time. And the reason I want to go into the dungeon is there's an upgrade to the key brand that looks really cool. So I definitely want to try getting that. And I think that's pretty much the main thing we can get down here. I have a feeling ectoplasm will probably craft into a few other stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what we find. Already there's a new enemy, that's promising. And fortunately we can shoot through the walls, so this will be pretty simple, I think. Oh my gosh, so many enemies. Oh, there's like all sorts of new enemies. I was not sure what to expect, but this is great. New enemies shooting all this green stuff at us. I need to put some lifesteal on this weapon, I think. Oh my gosh, already got a new item. This looks so cool. It's like a hammer that shoots green stuff. Okay, I am super stoked about this. After that Martian Invasion, this is what I needed. A whole bunch of new stuff. Oh no, we have a paladin. Gotta get out of here. And also, it seems like keeping the paladins taking damage is really important. It really helps them from throwing their paladin hammers. As long as you do consistent damage to them, it seems to keep them kind of stun locked. Honestly, I don't know how I'm still alive. Okay, let's use a loot magnet. Pick up everything. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Okay, now that things are slowed down a little bit, I want to take a look at this enemy. The Fell Demon. So cool. And then that's just a bunch of fiery skulls down there. Well, that was inevitable. There were so many enemies. But the nice thing is we can use our loot magnet and pull all of that gear from the dungeon all the way up to us. So much ectoplasm. Already have 28. So now let's take a look at all the stuff we got. We have the Kraken yo-yo. That's pretty sweet. We have the Plague Doctor robe of Vanity. We have the Skull Spray staff. I don't know, this seems like something from pre-hard mode that I never got. We also have the Wither tablet. So this is pretty cool. We can craft an armor set that seems to do a damage bonus to all classes. I think that's what I want to switch to instead of the armor set we've got, but we need to get a whole bunch more of these Wither tablets. In fact, we probably need like 100 of these in order to craft everything we want to get. Oh, we also have Ghoul Fire, which crafts into another full armor set. Oh my gosh, so much cool stuff. And this is another one that's not specific to a class. Also, melee magic weapons. Man, we can do so much in the dungeon. I'm so excited. Before we go back to the dungeon, let's go ahead and craft 2 of these weapons. So the first is the Light's End, and the other is the Reaper's Harvest. Okay, this one shoots through the ground. It's only doing like 600, but the fact that it shoots through the ground means I'll probably keep it. And then this one right here, like 500 damage, 600. Decent, not as good as I thought they'd be though. Oh yes, we just got the key brand. That means we can craft the Terravolt. So cool. Well, I put the Sanguine Ward on this weapon, and I can pretty much just sit here and spam attacks to the left and to the right, and I've gotten so many materials. Basically every... Ooh, I just got a Paladin Shield. Every little while, I just use my loot magnet and then pull all the stuff in. And we're getting lots of Paladins, we're getting lots of just random mobs. It's really good. So I think we're pretty much good to go to start crafting all sorts of stuff. I may even craft both of those armor sets because I think I have enough materials. The first thing I've been wanting to craft for a while is the Terravolt. You know, I don't even remember if we ever crafted the Spirit Boomerang. We've got the materials, so I might as well. And there's another magic weapon that we missed right here. It's from the Spooky Wood. Oh, cool. A Dark Star Lantern. It's kind of crazy that there's 2 full armor sets that we can get just in the dungeon. Well, not to mention the Ectoplasm armor. So now we've got so much stuff to sort through. It's like half an inventory full of stuff. Okay, so we've got 75 defense with our current armor set, and let's switch it over. And we went up to 76, and the set bonus says, a mass of wither energy follows you, attacking nearby enemies. Oh, that's the wither energy right there. And now let's go ahead and try out the other armor set. Our defense went up by 2, I think. And it says the set bonus is that we double tap down to release a barrage of bolts from the cursor 5 times, and that's a 45-second cooldown. It looks like our damage is a little bit lower with that. So I think I'm going to stick with this armor. Yeah, look at that armor set. We look like such a demon. That one's shooting tons of fire effects. This is from the Pumpkin Moon event. Let's go ahead and try the Terravolt. Interesting. Seems a little weak, to be honest. And then we've got the Blood Boil, which is super cool. It's a very unique weapon. I've never really seen something like this. It just shoots out a wave of blood everywhere. It actually does really good damage if you're right on top of the boss. And then we have the Sinister Blades. Unfortunately, these are consumable. And here's the Plague Skull. So this one just shoots a skull on a line. Seems like it also pierces. And then we have the Dark Star Lantern. Okay, that's really good. We can just cast that and it does homing effects to the nearest enemy at 1,000 damage per second. And then this Witherbark Staff rains down ghoulish hell. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's actually pretty cool. Well, I've gone ahead and built an arena for the Duke Fishron fight, and I've got a few Duke Fishron worms here. So we are going to be good to go. I'm just going to throw a couple of these campfires down. I'm not completely sure which weapon's going to work really well against them, but I kind of think this Dark Star Lantern will. So I think that's what I'm going to start with. I wonder how many of them I can stack. Okay, this may not be the best weapon. Yeah, it's only doing like 300 damage. Oh, I need to definitely do Ichor. And then we could try this Blood Boil maybe. Ooh, that's actually doing really well. Yeah, the way he chases us, this might be our best weapon. Oh yes, this is really good. I don't think we're going to have anything better than this. And it looks super cool. And it doesn't use that much magic, to be honest. This reminds me of that one weapon from Calamity that was so dang powerful as a mage class. It was like a tome, and it was crafted from forbidden fragments. I can't remember the name of it right now. Honestly, this is one of the most solid fights against this boss. It's going very well. This is such a good weapon against this boss. And it kills all of the little bubbles and stuff really easily. We just gotta make sure we're in good shape before he switches forms. Like right now. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. I'm not the best at this dodge phase, but I'm alright at it. Should be able to finish him off here. There we go. We got him. And we got the Typhoon Yo-Yo. Huh. That's a spirit mod item. Okay, I want to see what this yo-yo does. It shoots little sharks out. That's really awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. Razorblade Typhoon and the Shrimpy Truffle. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see how the Razorblade Typhoon measures up. I mean, it's pretty good still. One thing I realized that would be super cool is if we put the Sanguine ward on this Blood Boil attack. It just seems like it would fit really well. And there we go. Now let's go back to the ocean biome and fight this boss again. Let's throw down some Ichor, and here we go. Ooh, we even have some stars on the arena. Yeah, this is so perfect because by the time I move away from him, he's already charged in and he takes the whole amount of the damage. This is going so well. And I think he's about to change forms. I'll try to stay close by so we can make sure we do lots of damage when he starts switching forms, like right now. There we go. I kind of just freestyle it on that part. I know there's like a proper way to go back and forth, but I just kind of dash and it usually works out for me. And let's see what we got this time. Another Razorblade Typhoon and of course another Typhoon Yo-Yo. It seems like we get that as a guaranteed drop. And I think that's probably good. I don't think we need the Flail. So looking at our boss checklist, the only other bosses we've got are Betsy and the Atlas before we do the Lunatic Cultists. So I think it's probably a good time to just go and try the Atlas out. So now we can craft the Stone Fist, and this actually makes me feel better because I thought we had done the Martian Invasion for no reason, but we need Martian Conduit Plating in order to craft the boss summon for the Atlas, and then just Lizard Power Cells, Stone Blocks, and Bone. So there we go. We have the Stone Fist. In fact, let's go ahead and craft 2 of them. So let's see what this boss is all about. Okay, this looks kind of scary. This is such a big sprite. Oh my goodness. The Atlas. Let's try using this magic attack maybe. Just circle him. We need to get pretty close though for that attack to be worthwhile. We could try Razorblade Typhoon. Doing circles around him seems to work pretty well here. We can also put... Ooh, we need to do Ichor. That will help out. And we could even try our Yo-Yo. Oh, this is a cool song. Oh no, taking too many hits. We gotta switch back to some more ranged weapons. Oh my goodness. This is a cool boss. I don't know which boss this reminds me of. At first I thought it was going to be a lot like Golem, just based off of the aesthetic of the boss, but he's doing a lot more stuff than what I would assume Golem would do. Okay, we're taking a lot of hits here. Got to be a little bit more careful. Oh no. Is he locking us inside of his ring here? Like the Omega Obliterator? Yeah, I think he is. Okay, let's switch to this attack. This should do well, since we're kind of close range anyways. Okay, I got outside of his circle. I don't know if he's gonna get us back into it. Oh, those are all enemies that are taking hits. Oh my goodness. This is a confusing boss fight. Fortunately, we are super tanky and we have some lifesteal, but we might not even survive even with that. Never mind, we beat him. Thankfully, we managed to stay alive with that lifesteal. We can do a melee and magic set from this boss. That's incredible. Let's see what this does. So we dropped some defense, but the set bonus says melee and magic attacks inflict unstable affliction. Oh, but it does say 10% reduced movement speed. Ooh, that's painful. I don't know. It's going to be a hard decision to make. It's a really cool armor set, but the Wither armor keeps our movement speed. I think what I'll do is try this fight and see how it goes using this armor set, because it does help our magic damage so much. This will probably be a pretty good weapon to use on him. Interesting. It seems like it blacks out a lot of stuff. Like, maybe it's just because it's night, but the ground looks completely blacked out until you get near it. It's kind of cool. Whoa, that was a clutch dodge right there. I love getting a good dodge in. Honestly, it's kind of hard to dodge those hand attacks. I'm still trying to figure those out. Because it looks like they're going one direction and then they kind of switch on you. And they home in pretty well. Okay, he's used his crazy attack again. This is the scary part of the fight. Oh no, we're taking too many hits. We gotta get out of here. Oh no, too many lasers. Got us a mana crystal there. Ooh, another mana crystal. Oh no, we got stuck. Contact damage is insane. It's actually really fun to stay close to the boss like that. And there we go. We defeated him. And oh, look, we have the Aurora Borealis event going on. And it changes the music in this biome, I think. Man, this looks so cool. This is the type of thing I think vanilla Terraria should add. It's just a cool ambiance. So I just saw we got an enchantment stone here, and I think that is an upgrade for the Falv's Blade. Yeah, that's perfect. And now let's see what we got in the treasure bag. We have the Fleeting Kingstone. It says magic attacks may cause prismatic bolts to rain from the sky. So the prismatic bolts are pretty inaccurate, but if you were in a group of a lot of enemies, it would probably be pretty powerful. So I just deposited everything, and this is, I think, the final version of the Falv's Enchanted Blade. Well, I think that's a great place to end this episode. We've defeated Duke Fishron, and we've defeated the Atlas. Next episode, we'll be able to go right into the Lunatic Cultists. We might also do the Betsy fight. That'd probably be pretty fun. And then we'll be doing the Moonlord, and I think there's one boss after the Moonlord in this mod, the Overseer. I've heard that boss can be pretty crazy, so I'm excited to see what that fight is. This series has been a ton of fun. If you've been enjoying it, be sure to like and subscribe. I've also got another series going on. It's on Radium's channel. It's a co-op series, so definitely check that out if you're interested. We're playing the Mod of Redemption. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.